Today we will show how to set up VirtualBox to trial Thunder DNS using your laptop. VirtualBox works well for a test environment. However, we recommend using Linux KVM or VMware when running Thunder DNS in a production environment. To start, we need to download VirtualBox onto our laptop. We will select the correct package based on the OS of our laptop and download the image. Once complete, we need to install the image on our laptop. The installation is pretty standard, and VirtualBox has some decent support documentation in case you run into problems. Next, we need to download the Thunder DNS image. For VirtualBox, we will use the VMDK image. To access it, go to thunderdns.io and click on Resources. Under Downloads, click on the VMDK link and click Download. The image is a little over a gig, so it may take a few minutes to download depending on your internet connection. Also, the image needs to be unzipped before we can use it on VirtualBox. We will find the download and unzip the file. Now that we have Thunder DNS, the server image, and VirtualBox installed on the laptop, we are only missing an activation license key. You can obtain a demo license key by sending an email to sales@thunderdns.io. We already have a license key, so we're ready to set up the Thunder DNS server on VirtualBox now. We open VirtualBox on our laptop. Once it loads, we click on Create New Server and walk through the setup process. We enter the name we want to call the server. For type, we'll select Linux, and for version, we select Ubuntu 64-bit and then hit Continue. We'll stick to the default memory size and continue. For hard disk, we'll use an existing virtual image, click on the folder, and select the Thunder DNS VMDK image, and then click Create. Once the server is created, we need to change the network settings of the server. By default, Thunder DNS is set up for DHCP and bridge mode. We can change the server to a static IP after it's been set up. We will select Settings in VirtualBox and click on the network and then change the adapter to bridged adapter instead of NAT. Once applied, we can start up the virtual server. The console is going to pop up and it'll take a minute or two for the server to load. Once it finishes loading, the console will list the IP address of the server and the status. Right now the server is stopped because the server needs to be activated. Server activation requires an internet connection. Please make sure your laptop is connected to the internet and you are not blocking outbound management traffic on your firewall. Then open a web browser and type https:// the IP address that was listed on the server console, :8001. 8001 is the management port. Accessing any other ports will go to a blocked page. The browser should load to the login page. For production, you should set up your own account by clicking Create Account and going through the account verification process. However, if you are just testing, then you can use our test account. The username is demo@thunderdns.io and the password is test4thunderdns! With the capital T in Thunder and DNS capitalized. Click Submit and then enter your Thunder DNS license key. The server will activate and you are set up on the main page. We can verify that everything is working by changing our DNS address on our laptop and point to our local DNS server, and then try to access the internet. After we see it load, we can go into Thunder DNS and set up security filters, L2TP tunnels, or domain blocking. I'll add pizza.com into my blacklist and then check to see it is enforced on my web browser. Everything looks good, and the VirtualBox Thunder DNS server is set up successfully.